So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're gonna farm Lifestrike and Rage. And I decided to put these two mods together because they synergize. With Rage, whenever you take damage to health, not shields, you will get energy, and you can then use that energy with Lifestrike and siphon health via channeling. And this is a beautiful combo for melee builds. And let's start it off with Lifestrike. So Lifestrike is only available as a Dark Sector reward, which means the best way to farm it is to do Dark Sector excavation missions. And of course, we want to do the lowest level excavation mission so we can stay for as long as possible, which means Tikal on Earth. And here you can easily do at least 10 excavators if you have Frost. And you kind of need Frost, because around the 10th excavator, you're gonna get level 25 bombards, and those hurt a lot, and they're gonna wreck your excavator really fast. Now you have to bear in mind that this is a very rare reward. I have 650 hours played on Warframe, and I still don't have Lifestrike. So all I can say is, well, good luck. Now you might be asking, why excavation? Why not survival or defense? And while you can do Dark Sector survival and defense, one excavator is the equivalent of 5 minutes in survival or 5 waves in defense. And on top of that, with Frost, you can easily defend up to 3 excavators at the same time if they happen to spawn close to each other. And by doing that, you're pretty much condensing 15 minutes of survival into 3 minutes of excavating, or 15 waves in defense into 3 minutes of excavating. And as you've probably figured out already, that's much better. And let's not forget that this is Earth we're talking about, so new roads and the occasional Kubro mod as well. So once again, if you want to farm for Lifestrike, Tikal on Earth is the mission you want to do. Moving on to Rage. And Rage is a rare drop from Grineer Napalms. And to be honest with you, I failed to find a mission where you get a ton of napalm spawning. But you can find them in almost every Grineer survival mission except for Apollodorus. Apollodorus, for some reason, doesn't spawn napalms anymore, which is sad because that's where I used to farm them. But if you go to any other Grineer survival, you will get napalm spawning. Now, this is just a theory, alright? But at first I thought napalm spawning was completely random, because I saw one every now and then I didn't see one for a while, and then I saw one again. But as I did more and more Grineer survivals, I started to notice a pattern. So every time I went into a survival mission, up until the 8-minute mark, I was fighting regular enemies, no bombards, no napalms, no heavy gunners. And it all starts at the 8-minute mark. So what I think is happening is around the 8-minute mark, heavy enemies start to spawn. So bombards, heavy gunners, and napalms. And while heavy gunners will spawn throughout the entire mission, bombards and napalms won't. Around 8 minutes, the map will suddenly fill with napalms. Out of nowhere, they will be everywhere. And they will slowly fade away in favor of bombards. Around 13 minutes, the map will be filled with bombards and no napalms. But the bombards will slowly fade away in favor of napalms. And around 18 minutes, the map is once again filled with napalms. And this actually makes some sense, because if you look at Apollodorus, the one Grineer survival that doesn't spawn napalms, you will realize that around the 8-minute mark, enemies are not high enough level for napalms to spawn. So scorpions will start spawning instead. And on top of this, yesterday I made a video about farming Jagged Edge. And in that video I was talking about the elite crewman spawns in survival. Let's just take a look at that. Around the 3 to 5 minute mark you will start getting the normal crewman, and finally around the 8 to 10 minute mark you will start to see the elite crewman, but they show up very rarely. It's almost like they fade away and they are replaced by another enemy, which would make it feel like they show up very rarely. Interesting, isn't it? Now, I did try many different defense missions on many different planets, and I wasn't able to get a single napalm to spawn. Although I did see a lot of scorpions. And of course, I've tried some interception missions, but once again, no napalms. I did see an awful lot of scorpions, though, once again. So it looks like you're either gonna get scorpions or napalms. You can't get both. Now, I really don't like saying this because this is completely random, but maybe you're better off just trying to transmute them, or if you have the platinum, buy the mods. As I've said, I've played for 650 hours. I still don't have Lifestrike, and I have 2 Rage mods. I can trade one with you. If you contact me in game, I can give you one rage mod. But I honestly think right now both of these mods are such a pain in the ass to farm. You're better off either trying to transmute them or try to trade for them with other players. Now, just to wrap this video up, because it's been going on for quite a while, it's longer than I would like it to be. If you still want to farm napalms, I would recommend the mission Mimas on Saturn. So as always, I thank you very much for watching. If you're having trouble farming anything in Warframe, first check out my Warframe farming playlist. The link is in the description below this video. And if you can't find the video there, feel free to post it in the comment section. And I will see you, as always, next time. Bye-bye.